I know this was, I think, a week ago that it happened, or maybe two, but you finally jumped over somebody.
Yeah.
Did you show that play over and over to Will throughout the week?
No, I actually told him, I don't know how you do it. I'll never do it again. This is scary. 225 and I'm leaving my feet. I came down hard on my shoulder and I was like, I'm not doing it again.
Chris, what was the energy like during practice this week leading up to this game? How does that kind of carry over and today being Saturday?
Not even that practice. If you look around, every TV is playing the games throughout the week. And when we figured out that they're ranked 25, it's like, okay, now we know they're going to give us their best game. We just got to go play our game, And I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of motivational speeches like this week. It's we just had to get back to us. Coming off a loss last week. It's just hard. But we knew what we had to do, and we came out and did it. Got it done.
Chris, you're going to leave here without ever losing. What does that mean to you?
It's pretty cool. I always feel like I said, I feel like we were always the better team. It's just about us, and not losing to them. And as I said, and lost to them. So.
Chris, there's a lot of you running backs heading out, with time, you and Vossier. What would be you saying to a running back coming in about playing at Kentucky, maybe considering maybe a portal guy or a freshman?
Coming in, just stay the course. When I first came in, I didn't know. I thought I was never going to play. I had Benny in front of me, Smoke, AJ, Saheem. And then when Jatan got here, I was like, bro, I'm never gonna play. I'm never gonna get my shot. But I just stayed the course. Coaches started believing in me, and so did the O-line. That was one thing about Coach Slarman. When he was here, he was like, bro, you're gonna be a beast. Just keep pushing. He always told me that. Chris, when we were in the dorms, he was my roommate, and he was like, bro, you hard, you're really hard. He used to tell me that all the time. I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna play, so it don't matter. And when I finally started playing, he was like, bro, I told you, just keep going. So if you're coming in, just stay focused. BBN's gonna love you. It's all about you and making good decisions and building that bond with your brothers.
How special was it to share this day with Chris today?
Man, it was special. I know he really wanted to be out there, with us, but him going through senior day, when they cheered his name, man, it was. I almost started crying. That's my dog. It was a real special moment, man.
Chris, you still have the bowl game left, but looking back on your career, what's your favorite story or favorite game?
Favorite story. That's a good question. I would have to say, I think it was 2019. We played South Carolina there. I had carries before that, but that's my first touchdown, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It was against South Carolina. Me and Lynn were in the game, and we went down and scored. That's probably one of the best moments. This is my first collegiate touchdown.
Chris, how does a win tonight and going into this ball game kind of change the momentum and vibe around what this season can be and what it was?
Yeah, we knew it from the jump. We were a couple plays away every game that we lost. You go back and watch the game, it's a couple plays. We just had to take care of us. So every time we came back to practice on Monday, it's just handle what you need to handle. Trust your brother that's next to you and just play your game, and it'll all fall into place. And we battled a lot of adversity this year, and it's hard, but that's who makes you you. That's what makes you a team.
Do you have a timetable on the decision on if you'll play in the bowl game or not?
Nah, I haven't really thought about it yet, but I'm here with my brothers, and I'm gonna ride with them.
Chris, what does 4 straight over Louisville mean to you?
Just means we're the better? No, I'm kidding. It is what it is. Like I said, they're a great team. It's about us. We got to go out and handle business.
Chris, you may have already been asked, but that was your 20th 100-yard rushing game here at Kentucky. That's the most of anybody in the history of the program. What does that mean to you?
It means I got a great O-line. Nothing that I do would be possible without them. It starts up front. Those guys, like I was telling them, they believed in me. They make holes, and they say I would make them look good, but they make me look good, if we're being honest. So.
But they've really come on down the stretch, don't you think?
You know, as a game, you get a feel for the game more and more. I feel like we get better and better. And, you know, I feel like that's what kind of happened today. You know, at first it was kind of like, you know, short yardage, but eventually it's something you're going to break.
Chris, I wanted to ask you, Will has lauded about having you in the backfield since he arrived here and how fun it is to watch you run and make plays. What has it been like having him in front of you as your quarterback of this offense?
He makes everything easier, you know, especially him. Like, he knows everything, and you can't just, like, people want to load the box against us. You can't do it because Will can run, he can throw, he can do anything, you know, and he, like, just like the O-line, he's believed in me. He's like, you know, go get you one, you know, or just little stuff, you know. He makes it a lot easier for me and the receivers. So.